Greetings, lords and ladies, Kaiser here, and welcome to the second episode of our The Last Days mod first look. Now, first things first, before we get into the goodies of this episode, which will mostly be battles, just so that you see the massive scales of these, or rather, I don't know if they're really that massive. Like, there are plenty of other locations that I could not get to, at least not yet, such as perhaps Gundabad, Erebor, Hornburg, Minas Tirith, etc., etc., etc. The battles that I did manage to do, so the sieges that I managed to set up, was the siege, I believe, of West Emnet, and of Cair Andros. So those two are the sieges that we will be doing. I also have one, I believe, or maybe two Lord battles as well, just so that you can see the scale of these battles. They can be pretty darn big. But first things first, I wanted to point out, if you remember in the first episode, I mentioned while walking around in like Isengard or other places, that the places seemed to be kind of empty. Like, they were very, very large, but they seemed empty. Well, you guys shut me up very, very quickly by mentioning in the comment section that I apparently downloaded, even though it is the latest full vanilla game, so I believe it's TLD 3.5, the one that I the one that I had in the first episode. Well, you guys mentioned that that this mod is essentially upgraded and patched on a very, very regular basis, so I went and got the latest patch. Now, Isengard, if you remember, was very empty. It had like a few shafts, and that was pretty much it. So if we look at it now, yeah, it's actually loading quite a while, huh? There. Like, yeah, this pretty much shut me up very, very quickly. Like, the amount of stuff that's in here, and the amount of detail. I mean, sure, everything is pixelated and everything, but the sheer size of this whole thing, like, you really do have the feeling that you are in the Isengard that we saw in the movies, and that most likely is how Isengard is represented in the books as well. Essentially just one big sort of mine shaft, or rather a bunch of mine shafts everywhere. Cranks and wheels everywhere at work. I mean, granted, nothing's really moving, but just having the look of this, it is absolutely amazing. And if we go into the underground caverns, it is just as amazing. I actually went to Goblin Town to check that out as well. And good God, it actually took me a very, very long time to actually get to any point to find the place, like the, center where you have the lords that you can talk to, etc. But look at this. Look at this beauty. I mean, granted, you can't really jump down. Which is a good thing, I don't really have suicidal tendencies or anything like that. But yeah, as you can see, and there are people, sorry, not people, I guess, orcs walking about the place and everything. Like, this is absolutely amazing. The amount of work that these guys put into this mod is amazing, I have to say. Alright, well, I just wanted to, correct that little mistake of mine, pointing out how things might be better. They are definitely better. Like, they definitely outdid themselves. So next thing we'll do is do one or two Lord battles. I will see you in but a moment. Apologies, but I have one more segue before we go to the battle, because, you see, when in the first episode we set the beginning for the war to be, I believe, like level 12 or 14, if I remember correctly, well, I went and started another one and went to level 20. Why? So that I could actually go around and grind the quests. Granted, I did use the control click so that I could do the quests somewhat faster. Still, a lot of grinding, but here we are now. In the reports, if we check, yeah, we're level, sorry, not level, but rank 11 for Isengard. We are level 10 for Mordor. We are level 10 for Moria as well, because you guys mentioned that they have the best archers, at least as far as the evil factions go, so yeah, I definitely have a few of those in our army as well. And well, at one point I came to the point where I could no longer go around and deliver letters because honestly, tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below, those of you that have more experience in the last days. But I realized that doing the letters missions was the best if you didn't want to level up too quickly but still wanted to gain plenty of ranks, because most of the letters that you deliver give you on average about 20 rank points per the faction that you get the letters from. And you only get like a tiny little bit of experience. Well, at one point, I came to the point where nobody wanted to send letters anymore, but everybody wanted us to do like raid villages and stuff like that. And of course, those give you plenty of experience. So, well, here we are. We have gotten to level 20. Right here, level 20. You will also notice that we have some different, plenty of different stuff on us. That is because you can use the influence that you also gain, because when you do quests for a faction, you gain rank points and influence points. Now, those influence points you can either use to get items, or you can use to get people to do what you want. You're in a war council, and you essentially tell the shall we say, the marshal, I guess, to go and besiege one of the settlements or something. You use influence points for that. Well, I went to Isengard. I went to, I believe I went to, what is it called? Moradon over there, and got a bunch of cool looking stuff for us. If we just go through this quickly, the Wicked Helm I believe we got from Mordor. It gives you +1 Iron Flesh, +1 to Prisoner Management, +1 to Charisma when equipped, plus, as you can see, 45 +45 to Head Armor. So yeah, pretty darn good. Masterwork Uruk-hai General Armor. That is something I got from Isengard. +1 to Charisma, that's an additional point, and also +44 to Body Armor, +23 to Leg Armor. And the Tattered Uruk-hai Chain Grease. Ah, wait a minute. Did I not get something better somewhere? Apparently not. No, these are some of the other things that I got from said visits and requests to gain stuff. I just took the bent orc horn bow because it does have more damage than the one that we were using just now. We also have the Moria poisoned arrows. Yes, we went to Moria to get those. They have +11 damage, so this should be nice. Though I will mention that if we go reinforced huge warg, wait, do I have to? Right, I still have to put some points into writing. Ooh. It's gonna take a little time. Okay, well, I just wanted to show you guys what happens when you reach the level for the war to start. There we go. The war has started. The Dark Shadow finally broke into a storm, and evil hordes started their march on the free people of Middle-earth. Mordor against Gondor in the south, Isengard against Rohan in the west, Dol Guldur against the elves. Even in the far north, there is a war of its own. A peaceful village not far from Westfold. Jesus, that sounded like a banshee. The war is upon Rohan. Nah, it's fine. It sounded like they got knocked unconscious. Minas Tirith, the White City. I'm kind of sorry that I didn't go like a good faction, because I have a feeling that walking around these good faction locations must just be an amazing experience. Though of course we could go. The White Tree stands dead since the line of kings has fallen. I think that's what it said. The shadow grows ever stronger in the east. Minas Morgul. Yeah, this is the place that I wanted to. City of the Nazgul. Sauron's armies march into war. This is the city that I wanted to say that, you know, if you're not a good guy and you can't walk about Minas Tirith, well, maybe you can be a bad guy and just walk around Minas Morgul, which I did, and it is just as massive. I mean, it's not as massive, but you guys understand. All right. Yeah, that was the cutscene that starts the war. Now, one thing that you immediately probably noticed, there's a bunch of new camps that have spawned. Orc Sentry Camp over there, the Uruk-hai Outpost, river camps. The Gundabad forces opened up a bunch of other outposts. The Rune have opened up 2 new outposts. The Dol Guldur North Outpost over here as well. All of these outposts opened up so that, yeah, when you take a piece of land, I believe that outpost is supposed to move forward a little bit. We will see how that happens, I believe at least, because we are going to be taking at least, like I said, Caer Andros, and I don't remember if we take West Emnet or Aldburg. We'll see. We'll see. At any rate, yeah, that's what happens. Alright, here we go. A few days later, I believe, we did go and increase our character's level, yes, by cheats, so that we had to, so that we can use all of the equipment that we can, including the reinforced huge warg. I also went and, yeah, okay, didn't fix that yet. Sturdy Eastern Uruk shield, Isengard sword, tattered Uruk-hai chain greaves. Yeah, I didn't find anything better for that, unfortunately. Master's Whip, we can recruit tribal orcs, +1 to trainer, +2 rallies and battle. Evil Torque, +1 to power strike. Silmarillion, like, I can't remember which ones of these we got from, like, Mordor, which ones we got from Isengard. I believe that the Silmarillion we got from Isengard. It does give us +1 to leadership, which did make it possible for us to increase our army size further. Fin Warisil, +1 to agility during battles. That's always nice. Nice. As far as our army goes, yeah, 165 right now. I do have an even larger army for when we go and fight the actual sieges. I believe that this number reaches around 200 or so. We have 25 White Hand Riders. We have 25 Uruk-hai Trackers, 25 Berserkers, plenty of Isengard Orcs to be our meat shields, and Fell Goblin Archers of Moria. Now, if I am not mistaken, there is going to be a Lord battle right here. What is this? A messenger arrived reporting that Caer Andros has been besieged by Captain Mortak of Mordor. Yes. Alright. Let's do this. Do this. Fight, 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 fight. People. Just traveling on, huh? I was expecting this to be like... Let me just stop you right there. King Theoden. There we go. Plenty of people joined on our side, not on the enemy side. So the army behind there was not in place, huh? You have 165 troops fit for battle against their 235. Wait, I thought it said that people joined our side. What gives? Join the battle on our side. So why is it only 165 troops fit for battle? Well, let's still try and do this. Let's charge. Orcs! Orcs! Yes, indeed. Battle advantage 8. Aha. Alright, so we are in the plains, which is slightly problematic. Let's see. Let's get our archers on this hill right here. It's problematic because, well... Wait, guys. Allies 214 ready. I guess they all just want to go in? I mean, I wanted to actually do some proper, you know, planning. King Theoden rallies his troops. Alright, well, one thing. We cannot fight... Oh, God, there's a lot of you. There's a whole line of you. Okay. So, we can't really fire our arrows from the warg's back. So we do have to actually deliver 33 damage to mount. Okay. People, fire. Begin fire. We are doing damages to mounts. It's not what we want to do damages to. Why do I see arrows just flying straight into the ground almost? Okay, can we actually make use of any of the... Let me get back on my warg. Okay, so archers over here, infantry over here. Let's try and get our wargs to the side. So yeah, if I... Uruk-hai standard... Yeah, okay, so it's definitely going to be a much more bloody battle for us. Okay, wargs, go. Attack. I would prefer if you attacked from behind, actually. Let's have our orcs go in as well. Wargs, attack. Okay, so these guys definitely want to just kite us, which is a problem. Yeah, they're annoying. They are super annoying. It seems like they're actually much faster than our warg, which is a problem. Is anybody else following me? No? Okay, so it's just me and this guy. Okay, you're eventually... there you go. Finally ran out, huh? Thing is, even if I die, my warg is going to continue the fight. And unfortunately, our allies don't really listen to our commands. So we can't just command our allies to, you know, get into formation or anything like that. Ooh, okay. That was a little bit dangerous, my friend. What are you, a lancer? Okay. Ow! Wait, warg, you're supposed to be killing things. Fight and kill. Ooh! Did not see the other guy behind me. There we go, got him. Hey, come on! There we go. Still plenty of our guys out here. 98 dead on the enemy side. Plenty of dead on our side as well, and that's a problem, but... Like you guys mentioned, if you're the evil side, especially if you have orcs, well, you kind of rely on, like, the Zerg tactic. You just Zerg the enemy. Send a bunch of enemies into the enemy. Sorry, send a bunch of your orcs into the enemy and just hope... What is this guy doing? He's having a spasm. Okay, I'm gonna help this guy. There we go, got him. Didn't expect that I was gonna hit that, but oh well. Okay, this guy's still having spasms. Stop him, somebody. Hey, there we go. Good job. Somebody help that man. Oh no, now this one has spasms. What is going on? Can he, like... What is with this AI? Like, the AI is smart enough to move away and kite, but it can't decide which weapon to use? Okay, so as soon as these guys are out of ammo, we can pretty much easily kill them. I see why you guys wanted me to, like, do kind of a shield wall to make sure that their archers just use up all of their ammo, and then make sure we kill them all. Okay, so this battle is definitely quite the mess. No real formations going on. Good God, you... I don't know why, but it's triggering me. Didn't get him, damn it. Is this guy actually a footman, or... Oh, no. No! No! How could a horse... No! My own guys almost killed me. Yes, get him. Get him, guys. You are strong, independent Uruk-hais. Is this guy running? I think he's running. Wait, we knocked him unconscious. Okay, our warg basically just kind of whiffed at him. Wounded 51, 183 dead. Alright, yeah, I think we're pretty much done with King Theoden over here. But I do like the massive amount of units that you can actually have on the battlefield. Oh, the reason, right, I forgot to mention that the reason that we have so many units available to us, like 162, is the fact that, well, if you go and recruit orcs or goblins, they don't count as one whole unit. Thus, you can actually have more, a lot more, which is exactly why the tactic of zerging the enemy can be effective. I'm trying to push him into, like, the corner of the map because... Ah! Okay, or, yeah, or just send them straight into our other guys. His horse is still way too fast considering he has multiple arrows in it. You got it. I can just hear the music. I forgot what the music is actually, like, what the title is, but like the... Damn it. Missed him. Wanted that last one to be the kill. Oh well. I'm just gonna kill this horse because I'm angry at it for still being so fast. No. Okay, fine, you can survive. Okay, Kingsguard. Oh, is that what that was? We can keep a bunch of them. Granted, we could get some additional resource points for them, but a much better use, if you ask me, is not going hungry. Because, yes indeed, if your orcs get very, very hungry, well, you don't even have to go to the different settlements to get food for them. What you can do is simply, no, not reports, but you can simply go to the camp, review troops and prisoners. Wait, this is weird. So these are our units. Those are also our units. Not sure why they spawned on two different sides, but what we want to do is get to our prisoners. This is quite a little entourage over here, huh? I like the formation as well. Actually standing in lines. Alright, so we take out our sword. Elite Skirmisher of Rohan. You put me in chains already. What more do you want? You happen to be our next dinner. Boom. And you kill him. And just like that, you get fresh human meat that you can then feed your little orkies. There we go. Human flesh. Oh, wait. We didn't get human flesh. I mean, it is human flesh, but we were supposed to get quote-unquote fresh human flesh. But our inventory is full. I didn't even realize that. Good God. Alright, well, next stop, let's see if we can have one more lordly battle. Actually, I think that considering how long the last one lasted, and you guys get a pretty good idea of what the battles look like. Granted, we didn't really manage to do any of the formations like I mentioned, but I'm pretty sure that if we went, even with the 200 units almost that we have right now, if we went into a straight-up battle with a 200-unit Rohan host, we would most likely be slaughtered. So we won't be doing that. What we will be doing is heading into Caer Andros, where Mordor is already attacking it. Now, granted, it has 126 units only, so it's not going to be much of a battle, which is why we have 2 siege battles in this episode. Huzzah! We will be joining the next assault, and let's see. There we go. Love the Mordor banners as well. The last days of the Third Age AI is vastly different from the native. All troops, including the players, are distributed among different teams. Left flank, center, right flank. The players is then in charge of commanding their team, while the AI is in charge of commanding the other teams. This allows for a smarter squad-based siege battles. Indeed. I wish I could actually read the whole thing, but I couldn't. Oh well. Okay. It's one arrow. God, this guy's sturdier than Boromir. Yeah, but a hit to the groin like that is gonna get any man down. Okay, I'm wondering... Oh. We have a troll. I repeat, we have a troll. Wait, is that a troll or... Yeah, it is. Oh god, he already destroyed the gate as well. Guys, I command thee to attack. I would prefer you guys attack through the gates, though. Just gonna fire our arrows into those guys. That troll is massacring them. He actually has an Uruk-hai. Oh no, that's not an Uruk-hai helmet, but he looks like a centurion of sort. Love the armor. These guys killed everyone. What the heck? Damn, you're strong. Uruk-hai of Mordor. Now see, I am not that familiar with the actual book, so what an Uruk-hai is, I do not know. But it does seem to be like a massive version of an Uruk-hai. Oh, wait! One of the missions that Saruman gave us was to go and catch a life specimen of a troll for additional... for additional... no, not research, but experiments. Okay, maybe going up here all alone was not the best of ideas, but our Uruk-hai is up there and he's gonna start killing everybody, which is nice. I'm just gonna clear this here. Ow. I have no idea what you just said. There we go. The Uruk is already here. Good God, he is killing everybody. So I'm guessing that the Uruk-hai is the product of the experimentation done between the Uruk-hai and the trolls that we caught. That is my guess. Somebody tell me in the comment section if I'm right or not. Also, I noticed just how darn sturdy our shield is. Look at all those arrows, and it's still fine. I mean, it's not fine, it's about to break, but hey, it's still there. It's at least going to, what's the word? Not detect. What are you guys doing? You guys, come on, move. Distract is not the right word. Damn it, I can't remember what the word is. Defend. Okay, just defend. That's not the word I'm looking for, but defend against at least one more arrow, or at least against one more hit. Alright, so this has now been taken. Caer Andros is now ours. Now, let me just check if another camp is going to spawn. It did not. Okay, but I'm pretty sure Westos Gileath is the next target for the Mordor. What's going on this side? Iron Hills Quarry, that is Erebors. Then we have Dale right next to it, so yeah, the Rune definitely have a hard time because they have like two factions immediately over there to fight against, while the Gundabad Goblins have the Elves to sorry with. Like, none of the bad guys have it easy, honestly, because the good guys have pretty darn strong armies. Alright, so that was one siege. We'll do one more. There we go. Alright, so we will be fighting in West Emnet, which has 280 defenders in it, so more than the last one. Now, granted, this time it's not just orcs that's fighting, but rather the ones that initiated the siege were the Dunland units from the Dunlander camp. So we will be joining in with them. Approach the siege, join the next assault. Let's see what West Emnet looks like. Hey, pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's have our archers over here. Just immediately start shooting at the enemies. Yes, there we go. There we go. I was about to say that I don't even know if it's possible to miss, considering how many of them there are there, but yeah, we just managed to miss. Why do I have the feeling that even our archers did not really listen to our command? Do we even have any? We have 17 archers. Why did none of them listen to my command? Like, our archers are doing well over here. Honestly. Somebody should kill that guy. Like, he's very much... fragile. Not fragile, but, why do English words not come to my mind right now? Never mind, I just can't remember the word. Good God. Can you tell that English is not my, my native tongue? Like, I have it at the end of my tongue, but I can't say it. Okay, so while these guys fight our attacking units, we are continuing to fire against them. Okay, so is this all I have left of my units? I have 9 archers somewhere. 3 are mine. I'm confused where the rest of my archers are. Oh, more enemies have spawned. Okay. Hello. You guys are in the way. No, sorry. They don't seem to be very strong units, to be fair. But all of them do have bow and arrows, which is annoying. We have 3 more arrows. Can't shoot through you guys. Gotta shoot next to you guys. There we go. Okay, can we actually pick up any of the... Oh, something shot me, I think. Can we... Oh yeah, we can pick up arrows. Good. Okay, so that's... Whoopa! Ha-ha! Oh, you're not gonna get me, trust me. So many defenders! It does look cool as hell, though, like, with all of these units on the field. I'm seriously hoping that the video is gonna turn out fine, that it's not just gonna be choppy as heck because of the sheer amount of units. And I will say, our saber right here is strong. Very, very strong. There you go. We're just gonna command all of our units to attack. Just all of our units. What's the situation? 224 already dead on the enemy side. Awesome. Let's kill some more. That's all I hear from our orcs. What the heck? Heck yeah, you're not just fighting orcs now. You're actually fighting, well, I guess these are like corrupted men. Rather not corrupted, but evil men. And also what I believe is a culmination of inter-orc human breeding. At least that's what I read that Uruk-hais essentially are. I don't know which one bred with which. Like, if it's a human female and an orc male or the other way around. Both sound very disturbing. Both sound like some sort of fanfiction that I want no part of. But yeah, Uruk-hais are apparently, at least that's what I read, a combination of human and orc. So there you go. That is why I supposed or suspected that the Olag, or the Olog, sorry, I believe that's what it was called, is also essentially a combination of a troll and something else. Maybe an Uruk and a troll? Bolzog has suffered a serious wound. The arm has been badly maimed in battle. Oh no. Oh no. Bolzog. Still have both arms though. Not too sure what happened there. We can take some rescued prisoners, but nah. Alright, yeah, that was the second battle. Now, granted, these two ruins of West Emnet. Oh, okay, so we don't really take it over. We just burn it down. But we did take kind of Andros. So I guess these count as perhaps camps, and the camps just get burned down while the actual fortresses get taken. Because, like, yeah, this is essentially like a little village, or rather a camp. This is also a camp. While Edoras does seem like an actual town. And Hornburg, of course, looks like a town as well, though Hornburg seems very much like Helm's Deep. I don't know if that's just another name for it. It probably is, because that is Helm's Deep. And I believe that if you walk towards Hornburg with... I can't remember if it's Gulmul or Bolzog. I believe it's Bolzog. With him in your party, he's actually going to mention how once we start attacking the men's... as he says, the men's of the Rohan, all of them are going to run into Hornburg and count on the protection of that fort. Alright, well, that was the second siege battle, and I believe that that is pretty much all there is to show as far as this mod goes. There's still plenty of things to do, of course. Like, granted, a lot of it is grinding. Because even to get to this point, like even to get to the point of sieges, both for West Emnet and for Kair Andros, like you actually have to weaken each faction on their own. Like I explained this in the first episode. Like Rohan now is fair. Like we've weakened it a lot. At the beginning, and Isengard, of course, is pretty darn big because I essentially went around and destroyed all of the hosts, all of the caravans, all of the scouts, all of the foraging parties, etc., etc., etc. And for each victory that you get, your points go up, Rohan's go down, or rather the faction that you're attacking, those go down. But it doesn't go down that fast. It really does not. Like, it took me a better part of 2 days, 2 afternoons, 2 entire afternoons to get to the point where I could make the second episode. That's how much grinding it took me. So I can just imagine that if you go into this normally, you don't use any cheats, you know, level up normally, you gain influence normally, you do quests normally, etc., etc. It's gonna take you quite a while because I also noticed that I did tell like I suppose the Marshal of Isengard to go and attack West Emnet, to go and siege it. We had plenty of units around. Rohan was already under the necessary points because, as you can see, it just has to be below 4,900. Like almost anyone that is not Mordor or Isengard right now, or Mount Gunabad, literally everything else can get sieged. And despite me telling him, and using influence points, mind you, I used influence points to tell him to go and siege West Emnet. He went to West Emnet, he besieged it, and within about like an hour in-game time, or rather, how should I put it, between afternoon and dusk, for instance, he just moved away. Like, he just completely ignored me telling him to siege that. I don't know if he felt that West Emnet was too heavily fortified or what the situation was, but yeah, it takes quite a while to actually get the factions to go and siege each other. Now, I'm sure this is only the opening days of the war, so I'm pretty sure that things get a lot more hectic pretty fast as you go on. Like I mentioned, I actually checked the YouTuber's name that I mentioned that does a bunch of these TLD Let's Plays. It's Surreal Beliefs, the Commissar. Now, if I pronounce Surreal wrongly, apologies. But yeah, he does a bunch of these TLD Let's playthroughs. Sorry. And each one of them is like 12 to 15 episodes or so, 12 to 15 one-hour episodes, and he manages to get everything done. So that's pretty cool. And it also signals that if you know exactly what you're doing, you can do this pretty quickly. Now, I didn't know what exactly I was doing. I was basically just grinding quests in order to gain ranks and in order to gain resource points. After which I essentially went around killing every and each unit that I could find that belonged to both Gondor and Rohan, because at that point I really didn't care if it's gonna be Isengard versus Rohan, or if I'm gonna help Mordor versus Gondor, one or the other. I just wanted to get some sieges done, and it took a long, long time. But hey, we did it. We're here. This mod is absolutely awesome, and like I mentioned, and like you guys mentioned in the comment section down below, this mod is consistently getting updated, both the visuals and everything else. It is seriously, seriously cool. I noticed that if you go into, like, it's just some knickknacks like this. Like, if you go into Isengard, and you're in the presence of, well, anybody, if you press space, which is usually to jump, you go and kneel. That is so cool. I don't know, but that looks so cool. And while in battle, I didn't really manage to show you guys this. Wait, maybe if we just... Wait, let me just teleport and go, like, into a random battle against somebody, like a random force. Nope, you guys are, like, allies of ours. You guys are also allies of ours. Is there a Gondor Lord? What are you guys? Mordor. Haradrim over there. Aha! I see some units. Boom. Hello. Charge them. All right. So when in battle, if you click insert, like it says on the above your health, you actually get a bunch of commands up. Now you can do different formations. Wait, no, I guess. Wait, which L? No, that's my L. That does not do what it's supposed to do. Ranks J. All right, infantry forming ranks, archers forming ranks. Let's see. Are they really? What are their ranks, I wonder? So we have cavalry on this side. These are infantry units. Those are archer units. And I don't know, they're kind of stuck. They're just kind of stuck. What else do we have? Insert, let's see, shield wall, K. Are they actually going to be doing a shield wall? Okay, so the archers are in the way. Archers, just come up here. Ollies. Just, yeah, I mean, it is a shield wall. They very much have their shields in front, and they are the front row. This is bloody cool. And this is probably how you're supposed to survive the Rohirrim, not the Rohirrim charge, but just their archers. What else is there? Wedge, square. I'm a little bit confused now. I think I ordered something, but I'm not sure what. Or is it this key? Is it this key? Is it this key? No. Archers, shields up. What? Do our archers actually have shields? Where are our archers going? Hey now! Guys! Where are you going? Okay, so I commanded them somehow to, like, okay, so the key bindings are not exactly as this says. Clear formations, U, cycle through weapons usage, O, cycle through camera type, control plus end, rally. You do not need to rally your troops yet. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we can rally. Call horse, M. Okay, so if we like dismount and walk a little bit away from this. Okay, M. You yell for your horse, and my horse, aka my wolf, my warg, is here. Awesome. Okay, so infantry just attack. Formation disassemble. Okay, so as long as you keep your formation, they're gonna actually stay in it, but as soon as you tell them to do anything else, they're gonna get out of it. Though the wedge formation, isn't that supposed to be like, nope, it's definitely not L. Infantry forming wedge. Oh no, they are! Okay, so it's just a double binding, I guess. Let me see what sort of wedge they actually make. Okay. Yes. Your enemies flee in terror. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I just want to see. Okay, so yeah, this guy's in front. Then 2 guys. Then 3 guys. Then 4 guys. Oh, yeah. So it is definitely a wedge. And this, I take it this is probably good against cavalry charges. Actually, no. The wedge is what you're supposed to use to charge your cavalry into the enemy, isn't it? Okay, so cavalry, position yourselves over here. And please, make the wedge formation. Wedge formation. I can't command them to do the wedge formation. Where are you guys going? Are you actually making the wedge formation? Doesn't look like it. If this is your wedge formation, it is a very poor attempt. Like, look at these guys. These guys are actually did it properly. At any rate, yeah. No, wait. It is a wedge formation. I think. I mean, there's one guy in the back. Yeah, it's a messy wedge formation. At any rate, yeah. Formations, commands, all of the above. All you gotta do is click insert, and it shows you everything. It is awesome. And even if I don't do a Let's Play of this on the channel, which I'm pretty sure that eventually, at least, I will do, I am curious if the developers of this mod might actually switch to Bannerlord once Bannerlord comes out in March, and do something similar for that, because I think that with the ingenuity that they have shown with this mod, with essentially completely changing the way that the game is played, like, I love it. I really, really love it. Like, you don't have to worry about being the lord of something or anything. You don't have to worry about other lords hating you. You just go in, help other lords, you help your faction beat the enemy. I know that you can do that as in the native as well, but not in this sort of manner. At any rate, yeah, I am definitely enjoying this mod and definitely will continue enjoying it. Tell me what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. This will be the second and last first look episode of the Last Days mod. The next mod I believe that we will be looking at will be Perisno. So tune in for that one next time, and until then, as always, if you enjoy what I do, you know how it goes. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, share these videos around, it helps the channel a whole lot. And until next time, as always, ad gloriam.